Hello friends, welcome to my channel Scientist Words. I'm your friend Ashwin. Today we're focusing on one of the most unique and challenging questions types of the GRE Verbal section, which is sentence equivalence. These questions require you to select two words that both fit the blank and produce equivalent meanings for the sentence. Many test takers find these questions tricky, but with the right approach you can tackle them with confidence. By the end of this session, you will have a step-by-step strategy and practical tips to help you find the correct answers every time. Let's get started and turn this challenge into an opportunity for more points. Sentence equivalence questions are like solving a double puzzle. You are given a sentence with one blank and 6 answer choices, but you must pick two words that both fit the sentence and create the same meaning. The catch is that both words must work equally well and be synonyms in the context of the sentence. There is no partial credit. If you get only one right, you get no points. These questions test not only your vocabulary but also your ability to interpret context and spot subtle differences between words. Sentence equivalence questions are tricky for several reasons. First, the vocabulary can be challenging and sometimes you will see unfamiliar words. Second, even if a word fits the blank, it might not have a synonym among the other choices, so it can't be correct. Test makers often include tempting trap answers that sound right but don't have a matching pair. You have to be careful not to pick two words that aren't true synonyms in this contest. Remember, there is no partial credit. Both answers must be right for you to earn the point. The first step is to read the sentence carefully, paying attention to the tone and structure. Look for transition words like however, because, or although, which signal shifts in meaning or contrast. These clues help you determine the direction of the sentence and what kind of word is needed in the blank. Also, try to figure out if the blank calls for the positive, negative or neutral word based on the context. Taking your time with this step sets you up for success with the rest of the process. Here's an example. Although she was known for her blank, her recent actions were surprisingly blank. The word although signals contrast, so you'd expect the blank to be filled with a word like generosity if her actions were selfish or vice versa. Before you look at the answer choices, try to predict what kind of word should go in the blank. This keeps you focused on the sentence logic and help you avoid being tricked by tempting but incorrect answers. Use the context and tone to guide your prediction. Think about whether the sentence is positive, negative or neutral. If you have a clear prediction, you'll be able to spot the correct synonyms more easily. This step is crucial for avoiding traps and boosting your accuracy. As an example, the scientist's groundbreaking research was blank by her peers as both innovative and blank. You might predict a word like praised for the blank, so look for the synonyms like lauded or acclaimed among the options. If you are not sure which answers are correct, start by eliminating the ones that definitely don't fit the sentence tone or meaning. Look for words that are too extreme, don't match the context, or simply aren't synonyms for a prediction. Next, check if the remaining words have a synonym partner among the choices. If not, they can't be right. This process of elimination helps you to avoid guessing and increases your chances of selecting the correct pair. Remember, your goal is to find two words that both fit and mean the same thing in the sentence. Let's put our strategy into action. The sentence describes someone volunteering, which is a positive action, so we predict a word like kind or generous. Here is an example. She volunteered to work in a soup kitchen because of her dash nature. This sentence describes someone volunteering, which is a positive, so we can predict a word like kind or generous. We can immediately eliminate negative or unrelated words like selfish and baneful. Both altruistic, which means selfless, or benevolent, kind-hearted, fit our predictions and are synonyms in this contest. Therefore, these are the correct answers. Here is another practice question. It's an advanced example. This sentence sets up a series of contrasts between two people. While their personalities could not have been more different, she was ebullient where he was glum, relaxed where he was awkward, garrulous where he was blank. They were surprisingly well suited. Garrulous means talkative, so we predict a word meaning quiet for the blank. We can eliminate unrelated words like solicitous and munificent. Both laconic, using few words, and taciturn, reserved, are synonyms that fit the context of being the opposite of talkative. These are the correct answers. To master sentence equivalence, make vocabulary building a daily habit. Focus on words that frequently appear on the GRE. When reading, pay attention to how sentences are structured and how transitions signal relationship between ideas. Always predict before looking at the answer choices to avoid being misled by tempting traps. Use the process of elimination to narrow down your options and increase your accuracy. Finally, practice regularly with official GRE materials to get comfortable with the real test format and question style. To master sentence equivalence, make vocabulary building a daily habit. Focus on words that frequently appear on the GRE. Please use these strategies consistently during your practice sessions and focus on understanding relationship between the ideas in the practice examples. Remember, practice makes perfect. Thank you very much for watching this video about the sentence equivalence, how to choose the right answer every time, mastering synonyms and contests for GRE successes. Success in sentence equivalence comes from spotting subtle meaning and pairing true synonyms in contest. The key takeaway in this video is to focus on sentence structure, predict before choosing, and always double check for meaning and equivalence. With the right approach, even trickier pairs become clear. Stay sharp, trust your instincts, and keep practicing. Thank you very much for watching this video. See you guys in my next video. Thanks again. Bye bye.